Hi friends! I don't know what Twitch is doing right now, but I requested an early ad and then it did 2 ads. So that's dumb. So hi, welcome to the rescheduled stream. Probably gonna be a quiet stream since I don't usually stream on Thursdays anymore. But we are going to continue working on our factory, our new factory. Way out in the over here land. The over here. This is got a base foundation, it's got a road to it. And that's it so far. But yeah, we're gonna jump into that. And then we got a bit of to-do list for exactly that. So we're gonna fix up the roads that we worked on. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. I had a couple ideas about how to set up this new factory. And then I want to run power to that new factory, which we might do first. I want to set up those miners for all the equipment that we need, because this factory is going to make steel, a whole bunch of steel, and then magnetic field generators. Let's get to it. No music again today. I was working on getting things sort of better, and I didn't. So essentially, I don't really announce this when should use my words. Every single stream that I've done is on YouTube as a VOD. You can watch it anytime. It's up there for you to see. A little bit edited, so there's a little bit less in terms of the breaks. So if there was a break, I just would cut it. So those are all there, and I am caught up. So the next time we stream, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of concrete before we go. The next time I stream, I will be streaming live both here and YouTube, just so I don't have to always move things over. I just remembered I forgot to press the record button, so I'll just download it from Twitch later. I am very consistent, at least, about forgetting to press that button. Is that gonna... Okay. When it comes to... Yeah, if you miss a video and you're like, oh, I wonder what Silly Goose did last time. It's all on YouTube. Yeah. It's all caught up too, so it's easy peasy. Okay, we're all done with that, so everyone who's here should be here. I moved things around and now I don't like it. Come on. Move that. No. Move that. Ooh, OBS, sometimes you're a dick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but we did start a little bit early today as well. I announced it on socials, but not expecting a big stream today, especially since it's a reschedule. I'm just trying to have some sense of schedule in my life while I'm unemployed. Other than just my appointments, which I have not had one day this week that doesn't have an appointment. So this I much prefer to appointments. Yeah. We're just gonna drive out. We're actually gonna drive out to a factory I don't think that's connected to by road right now. So we'll get close to it and then veer off. Essentially the adaptive control unit factory. We're gonna take power from there and run it over to the west, where this new factory will be. And then our new factory will have power. I will say, I think this is the last factory we can make before we need more power. So we will have to kind of take stock of things. Wait, do these work? They work? Okay. It didn't look like it was gonna work, but it does, apparently. Oh, okay, we're good. That is mighty close to the, oh well. It's mighty close to the train. That tunnel is very low, but we'll have to make do. But yeah, on Thursday, or on Tuesday this week, I had to cancel. Why? Okay. I had to cancel it because I had physio that day. Everyone's favorite thing to do. Physio. Do some rehab on my body. It's actually going very, very well, so I cannot complain about physio. This is one of those things that as I was signing out last time, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if you had situations that had kind of things in the way of the road, put tarps up. I unlocked them, so now I can. That way people won't run into them. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Chavicol. How's it going, dude? 4 months. Damn. I've been streaming for 4 months. What do you mean by that? You're in or never play golf? Did you play golf? Is that what you mean? What does it mean? There we go. Totally normal. Huh. This makes more sense now. My brain did not comprehend that at all. 4 months. Yeah, absolutely. How's it going, man? Oh my god, hello, Bearded Pixie. How's it going? Here I was talking to myself, being like, I don't think anyone's gonna show up today since this is a reschedule. Here I am talking about rehabbing my shoulder. Where's a... There you go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, watch out for this massive thing that we put signs around. Hey, don't run into this. Hey, don't run into this. I'm doing pretty well, Beauty Pixie. Healing's going really well. So I got my staples out on Monday. And I am doing a lot of physical rehab. I have my hands on the desk, and I'm actually like playing on the desk and not just a box on my lap. So it feels like I'm almost normal. I can show off this soon to be scar on my arm on camera, but it's like nothing. Like, considering I had open shoulder surgery 4 weeks ago, it doesn't look like anything really got done. It's just a little, well, there's gonna be a little scar. Yeah, I've got my, I have a standing desk, so I've got it on the absolute lowest setting to be able to be comfortable with my shoulder. I could probably lift it a little bit, like I could sit like this. Let's do this. I'm just gonna like change the angle of my desk as we're going. Like this is fine, and I'm a little less hunched over, and I can lean back. This isn't bad. Well, that's not the direction I want to go. What happened? What happened here? Oh, okay, there's an extension piece. Yeah, I have rehab for the next few months. So I will get hopefully most of my mobility back. I did lose some sensation in my arms, so there is a little bit of nerve damage, but hoping to restore some of that. Yeah. Considering what happened, the whole deal, I'm very happy with my progress. It's also 15 days until I can be out of the sling, which is, I think, very exciting. What? I've been in it for now 2 months, and it just feels like I'll have an arm again in a few weeks, or in a couple of weeks, I guess. So I'm very hyped. Yo. Bearded Pixie, I thought your MRI was in August. Unless one of us is doing their math wrong. Which is very possible. I don't claim to be right. July 31st. I might be doing it wrong. Same day, but a different month and number. It's fine. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Absolutely the same thing. I'm so hyped for you to find answers. Yeah. So many of my friends are injured, but we're all gonna come out on top. We're all gonna be okay in the end, I swear. We gotta. Okay, I'm gonna just disconnect you. Disconnect you. It's gonna shut things down for a second. Oh, but it's not, because it's also connected via rail, so. Okay. No, I want to. No, I want to. There we go. How many times can I do the same thing and ask for different results? Just clicking it repeatedly. Okay, so we are running a power line to a new area. We might, or not a new area, but the area we set up a factory last time. Yeah, we're gonna run into some enemies as we go. Just gonna check my map as we're going. Yeah, I'm gonna go around the front here. Bring the power over there. Jackal, what do you do for a living? Just out of curiosity, that's a very odd way to describe something. Oh, yeah, you totally do. You also pick up boxes, which is risky behavior. An accident. What's this way? Enemies, nice. An accident can happen at any time. You could just randomly fall down the stairs and break your arm, shoulder, whatever. Always, I never know what to say, because, like, I was told initially I broke my shoulder. Or open a car door. Yeah, Bearded Pixie, do you want to share your fun injury? Or at least the cause of your fun injury that we don't know the result of? Because it's a hell of a story. Share for the class. Or share with the class. If you're comfortable, no pressure ever. Where's my power? There's my power. I gotta really turn around there. Is that the way I want to go? Yay. Yeah. And like, TLDR, Bearded Pixie and I are friends in real life. Not that streaming is not real life. That happened in the same time period as my injury. So the two of us are just like, what? Was it March 3rd? Was it that early that happened? Oh, so I was in and out of the hospital when all this shit was happening. This is why I don't remember it. Fuck. That's way too long to wait for an MRI now. Like, that makes me mad. I thought it was around the same time I went through my shit. I'm angry for you. Chapical, please watch out for those stairs. I know you don't do that apartment complex, but sweet Jesus. Stairs are deadly. They'll come after you. My problem was that the stairs in my own home, so I'm like, I can't avoid those stairs. They're just kind of here. Did I go the wrong way? I went way too far south. I could have sworn Bearded Pixie that it was so much. 5 months is insane. Where? What am I looking for? I want to go here. Here, yes. Is this correct? Yes, okay. That would have been fine. Yes. Drift caught. Vibes understood. Yeah. One of the fun things about my fall is that I was relatively adamant with the nurses who saw me the night of. They were like, oh yeah, did you hear a noise? And I was like, yeah, my stairs cracked when I fell, so I fell pretty hard. And the entire time they're like, so I heard my humerus break. But I was relatively adamant that it was my stairs that I cracked. Because, like, shoulder to ears, not that far. I thought the stairs were just loudly cracking. I was in denial it broke, but c'est la vie. On the other side of it now. Ooh, enemy. Just warning shots. Sorry. Oh, I have no ammo. Please get shot. Not me. You. There you go. Okay. Okay, immersive sphere. I am getting. What did I just say? I am getting good at spying immersive spheres out of the corner of my eye. I'm good and good? Is that what I was trying to say? I am getting good. There we go, that one's down. Is there another one? Nope. Okay, cool. It's been so long since Ada and the alien have talked. I don't know. Okay. So let's get that power. We're way down here, so we need to like cut back, go here, go there. It's like, even if we go there to there, that would be perfectly fine because there's ores we want to mine here, and we can like set up a power station there. Something like that. This is like not that big of a hill. So let's do that. So I was saying earlier, I don't know if anyone was watching it, that I'm going to be streaming on YouTube simultaneously as Twitch very soon. I tried to set it up for today, and it said, no, you have to wait 24 hours after requesting live stream access. And I went, I wish this was written somewhere. Yeah, I'm definitely in a gap right now. But yeah, I post all my VODs on YouTube, and it's just gonna be easier if I stream both places rather than stream just on Twitch. Oh, look at that big guy. Stream just on Twitch and then download the VODs and then upload them to YouTube. What I'm saying is I have ADHD right now and it's unmedicated, and I need help. And it's gonna be just streaming on YouTube. That's gonna be my help. Is there another one? Is that just the sound of you dying? Okay. So we just need to go north slightly. And we should be good. But yeah, if you ever miss a stream and you're like, oh, I wonder what... it's all on YouTube. It just usually takes like 7 to 10 business days for me to upload it. I'm all caught up right now, but it was bad for a minute there. There's our great concrete floor factory. Okay, so down there-ish. Let's put like a power station around here. So we're gonna want bridges across there, regardless. Yeah. This is the factory. The thought that I had. Nope, that's just the wait times for ADHD paralysis, where I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do that thing. Oh shit, I gotta do that thing. Oh shit, I gotta do that thing. I was on medication for a chronic thing. Yeah, this is the long and the short of why I'm not medicated right now, but I should be. It was not interacting well with my medication for a chronic thing. And then I was having a lot of issues with a chronic thing earlier this year. That resulted in me no longer taking the medication for the chronic thing. Fun fact, that medication also causes bone density loss. We're not going to go into that. But that just makes me angry. I just never started my ADHD meds again, and now it's been so long that I need to like go through the process of like getting an EKG, making sure my noggin's okay before starting ADHD meds again. Whoops. I'll do it the healthy way since I do have a million other problems as well. Okay, we're gonna do a couple ramps. Let's do this kind of ramp. Did I do it? No. I just swear I did 3. Well. Time to destroy more forest. So, oh, look at that. I always forget there's limestone here, but it's impure if I'm not mistaken. Why do I remember that and I don't remember important things like when my friend got hit by a car? Like, gym membership is good. Gym membership, I find like paying money for things sometimes just helps me like do a thing. Is this impure? Wait a second. Oh, it's normal. I didn't even remember it correctly. I was wrong. Yeah, like buying into something occasionally helps me start making healthier choices. I mean, that's also sick. And that's not a monthly cost. That's like a one-time fee, I'm assuming. Depending on how close you are with your friend. One of my friends, actually, they have a bunch of workout equipment, some of which I've given them over the years. To try to be... Yeah. As you get older. I went to a concert on Monday. In a different town even. And so, this is a fun story. After getting my staples out of my arm, I got in a vehicle and, well, my friend drove my car. We went to this other city, which is like a 2-hour drive from that hospital. And then we had dinner, went to a show. What are the other words? And then we drove back because we didn't want to spend money on, you know, spending money on a hotel is nice, but like if you're trying to save money, it's not nice. And then we could like crash at a hostel or something. There's some really good hostels in that area, but like with my shoulder right now, I'm like, I just wouldn't sleep. There's no point. Yeah, so we crashed at the... I would swear there's another kind of wall, but there's not. But it was a long day is what I'm trying to say. So my friend and I were very in our 30s, and we were like, okay, so who's bringing the pain medication? Who's bringing the energy drinks so we can survive this? And that was what we did. I brought the pain medication, he brought the energy drinks, and we survived. And we had an absolutely fantastic time. We saw Landmarks and Poppy at the same concert, which feels like a double header, but it was Poppy headlining 1,000 Below and Landmarks opening, which felt odd because I had seen Landmarks play at the same venue as headliner like the year before, so doesn't make sense to me. But okay, this is gonna be our power building. That's it. All I usually do for a power building is, we'll put some batteries in this one, but usually all I do is like a double wall outlet. A big old switch. Do it like there. And then like, I guess we'll do like that. Going out to the rest of the factory. That way we can actually like monitor how much power is coming through. I'm very sorry if you guys can hear my voice dying. Between fires in northern Ontario and screaming my head off at the concert on Monday, my voice is not recovering the way I want it to. Okay, outer corner, 1 meter. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, we knew we were gonna be up after midnight and like dancing at a show, and we're like, okay, so we need survival. But like, I kind of love being in your 30s and like doing shit like this, because we went to a nice restaurant beforehand and like had fire roasted octopus and like chicken skewers and a couple other treats before the show, which normally, like, if I was younger, I'd just be slamming back beers before a show, and now I'm like, no, I can enjoy good food before a show, and then I can enjoy the show and not drink and just have fun. The voice is really dying, but yeah, it was delightful. I like have all the memories of that night, and it was very funny to me because like it's not a sketchy venue by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a venue that like took their security quite seriously. They searched my sling and searched my purse, and I was like, man, I got nothing. Like I'm here for fun. Like I'm not gonna try to sneak drugs in. I'm sober, I swear to God. Like I thought that was quite funny. That was just me. But they did shine a light into my sling and looked for drugs in it, and I was like, you're gonna find nothing. You're gonna find absolutely nothing. That looks normal, right? I don't like it. I usually do 8 instead. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Just gives it a little bit more flair. And this we can wall off later. I'm trying to finish things before going on to new things is what's happening. Okay. So, we have run power to the new factory. None of this, none of this. I know how lists work. There we go. Okay. The things we need to get this factory going. I'm just gonna walk away from that and attempt to get in later. I exploded the air. I'm gonna get a crafting bench down in here, because this can be like kind of a home base as we're constructing everything, and we're gonna need an equipment workshop to make all of our miners. Because I haven't automated that yet. It's okay. I swear it's okay. But with what we're doing, we want kind of like an output of like 200-300 steel beams, 200-300 steel pipes a minute, and then we want an output of magnetic field generators as well. So what I can do... I think this is gonna work. Ah, it worked. Cool. So this is what we need in terms of just the magnetic field generator, but let's add steel pipes and steel beams, and let's like crank that to 150 each. That's not what I want. That would be so much. We'll do like 1. I think our initial stats were 2, so let's do that instead. Okay. So we need almost 1,000 coal per minute. That's a lot of coal. That is a lot of coal. We need, oh my God, almost 1,000 iron per minute as well. These are for iron rods, screws that go into reinforced iron plates that go into a modular frame. Okay, I was like, what is that coming to? Versatile frameworks, though. We do have something making versatile frameworks that we could ship here, rather than doing that. That's 5 units per minute. So if I do versatile frameworks at 5 per minute, that means we just have to make electromagnetic control rods. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. Because right now we're just sinking the versatile frameworks. If we just ship them out here, make a lot more sense. No, that means we only need like 838 units of coal and iron per minute. Just that. Easy peasy. Okay. So that kind of sets on us on our journey of where do we get all these things? Where are we putting all these things? So what I was thinking in the game. Up. Hello. There we are. We're back. There is over here enemies. Oh no, I made him angry. Don't run away. I'm gonna kill you. There you go. And we're back. Oh my god, you are such a snob. 1,000? I can do better. Oh my god. How's your factory going, Lakeland? Okay, normal and pure. That's what we want. So I'm gonna take down some of these trees. We can blow it up all at once. Why not both? Give me updates on both, my guy. That fell through that tree. I realized I should have not been in that area when I did that, but we did it anyway! Yay! My arm is doing very well. I am able to sit at my desk and play without having a box in my lap. I've got my hand on my desk. It's great. I'm still in the sling for the next 15 days, but like, no staples in my arm. Physio's going quite well. Just working on some like flexibility and breaking up scar tissue. Yeah, I am not allowed to reach or lift for sorry Nate not allowed to reach or lift for the next or for 3 months after my surgery, so won't be until September that I can do those things, but I will be able to drive primarily with my left hand, but like I will be cleared to drive as of August. I will be able to start cooking again and like just the things that I miss doing day to day. I'll be back to it. Get some sense of normalcy back in my life. It'll be nice. Ignore what I'm saying, Bearded Pixie. I am not trying to brag. Okay, let's double check. I think we went in here before. Oof. I believe we went in here before. Cause yeah, I think our yeah. My big final boss is just gravity. I think the gravity is gonna like bring me down in the end. Also oxygen. Welcome, Dingleberry. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Maybe I'll show the scar on another stream, or maybe on socials, but like it's truly like a testament to how good the surgeons are and how advanced medicine is right now, that like there was open shoulder surgery on my shoulder last like almost 4 weeks ago, and there's a little scar that I'm gonna have. The scar, like, it looks bad right now because of the staple holes, and as soon as those fade, it's gonna be barely noticeable. It's crazy. It's hard to believe that, like, I had open shoulder surgery 4 weeks ago. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of water. I think after this factory, we're gonna need more power, and I'm gonna go nuclear with it. So maybe I might lean on you a little bit and find out how. I've never set up nuclear, so I don't know what I'm doing. Come on. I would like to. Thank you. Just need to convince it. That is the right height. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm falling. Please don't. There's a waterfall right there, so I would have fallen very far. Okay. Basically, I'm just getting my pathing here. This is going to be, in the end, like... What's it called? This is just gonna have some... Is that more no, I was facing the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna want 1, 2... Do I have any miners in here? None. So, let's do a count of what we have around here. We got those 2. And then in terms of coal... Okay, we'll go underneath, that's fine. In terms of coal, we have 1, 2, and I believe 3, 4, maybe 5. Wouldn't this just be easier? Excuse me? Do I have resources hidden? Oh my god. Yeah, it's 4. Okay, so I need 6 miners, and we're gonna do Mach 2 with them, so we're gonna have 8 portable miners. Let's do it. I don't need limestone. Limestone's just there. Oh my god. You're never gonna need more power. Like, that's it. I hope you don't need more power. That's crazy. That's so much power. Because I've never built nuclear before, I'm like, how do you deal with all the waste? Because I know there's waste from it, but I don't know yet how to deal with it. So we said 4 plus 2, we need 12 of these, okay. I forgot immediately after I said it. Mods, please let me know if I'm doing math right, which is 6 times 2. There we go. Okay. And now we're gonna build a whole bunch of our... How big are these? I just need to see it. So you have 200 of these. Massive fuckers. That's crazy, Legoland. Oh, what's this? Oh, I remember. Okay, we are doing production. Miner Mach 2. Do I need Mach 2 on everything? Probably not. But it's nice. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit clipping on that, but... I don't know if I like that. For reasons. I like monitoring how much a singular factory is using in terms of power. And by doing that, I'm bypassing the ability to do that. That made sense in my head. So what you're saying is you didn't need to make it. You just made it for shits and giggles. Respect. I'm gonna need a, what's it called? Double wall outlet. Here. Here, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna keep everything off for now. For shits and giggles. No good reason, but keep everything off for now. Yeah, I do have a concern that I might not have enough power for this. Production's 4, consumption's 3, max consumption's 9.5. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. But who knows? Might not be. I'm so hyped to finish the game, because, like, I've never finished this game. I have so many fucking hours in this game. Excuse me? Okay. I love this game dearly, but so many hours and, like, have never completed it. Surely, one of these days, I will do it. I will do the thing. Complete this game. Hopefully on stream. I'm at phase 4. Can't be that far off. Yeah, I think once I do finish this game, I'm gonna play something else for a bit on stream, and then I'm gonna try doing like Sir. I guess I can do over here. I'll do something else on stream for a bit, but then I do want to kind of go back to this, but play like a bit more of a challenge mode. Like, I think I discussed like doing a floor is lava mode on stream, which I think would be really fun. You always need a foundation everywhere you're going, or you like just have to KO or kill yourself. I think a little challenge would be fun. But in the meantime, doing something different would be healthy. Not just me replaying Satisfactory forever. Okay. So that is all set up. We're hooked up to power. Cool. Just for my future reference, the inner one is iron. I'm just gonna label these and then remember it for the future. So if I don't label it, hey, it's already... That's copper. Let's actually make that accurate. Iron. There you go. So those are ready to go. How much is that going to generate? Because we just saw how much we need of iron. Copper is very low. We're going to get way too much. Iron's 240, but if we put power shards, that's not what I wanted. Oh, why do I only have 10 power shards? So this is producing 600 per minute, so we're going to need to supplement that somehow. As for the coal, we will not need to supplement that at all. That'll be a-okay. Yeah. The homework sucks. As I say, as a former teacher, homework sucks. Okay, I'm gonna kind of point these this way. So I think I'm gonna do the other coals over here. With how big of a base we have, I think I'm gonna do like the area over here is gonna be that new ingredient. So here is gonna be the new piece, and over there is gonna be all steel. I can't imagine playing this game and just being like, nah, I don't want to automate anything. Huh? It's an automation game. What do you mean you don't want to automate anything? You don't want to play the game? Tell me you don't want to play the game without telling me you don't want to play the game. We're basically leveling up our coal production because we only have our basic coal production from like the beginning, and it is not giving us enough sometimes to build what we want to build. So if we level this up, we're going to be able to move the depots over here and just make sure we're building enough steel beams and steel pipes for our day-to-day needs. I'm going to do a quick little peruse. I know somewhere around here is iron. Oh yeah, right up on the cliff. Oh, there's so much. So we can literally just make a little cargo. Whoop, whoop. Pick that up and go back down. That's it. Okay. So, if I'm being smart, I'm not being smart. If I'm being smart, I would plan my factory accordingly. So let's just do that. This is steel. So this is going to be our steel factory. So we're going to make these as separate buildings for shits and giggles. I don't know. This is going to be as tall as we need it. Maybe this corner is going to be a little shorter, but it's going to be as tall as we need it. So the inputs we need for this one are just coal and iron. So if I put a little... get a sign. Call this the steel facility. Change that to steel. They just have a bar of steel. There you go. Steel facility. We said over on the other side here can be our yes. We're gonna make this our magnetic field generators, which I don't think we need it to be too fancy or too large of a facility, but like let's do to like there. It needs to be big enough. There we go. So I'm sort of like planning the garages around it as well. Yes, this will be magnetic field generator. Magnet. I don't know why I always press enter. Okay, that was weird. Magnetic. Okay, cool. Might have to expand that a little bit. What? Oh. I clocked it. Okay. If we look back at this. So this is kind of like doing its own thing over here. Steel pipes, we're going to need to send a whole stick. Should end stream now. A whole 6 units. A whole 9 units. That direction. I can't read. I can't read. Okay. So we're gonna need to smelt copper, make copper sheets and copper. So it's really the electromagnetic control rods and then the magnetic field generators. Okay, so this is actually bigger than I just thought. So let's go back and make this just a little bigger. Because, like, we have all this space too. Because this can be just the assembly of the magnetic field generator. We can use that space for that. But all this area. Ooh, green. Leaving some space for roads in between. Because we will have to transfer some stuff in between these different facilities. Let's do that. Let's not do that. You don't like pistachio? This is just for my brain. It's not permanent. Oh, train. And then we get another sign. We call this, what is it, control rods? Put that shit away. Control. Excuse me? It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing again. I can't type. I'm gonna leave that as is. What we're gonna do as well is just kind of get rid of the rest of these trees in this. That was not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. Some things are temporary and satisfactory if you remember to go and change it. It's also going to be like inside the factory walls, so it can be changed. I'm thinking of doing like metal walls in this one and like making it different shades of like the shiny finishes. So like some of them unfinished, some of them not unfinished. Some of them Caterium, some of them copper, some of them steel. I think it'd be cool. But basically you need garages. Because we are going to ship in some materials. Because some materials we don't have. So for this area is very blank, but that's okay. I could do one building for. Okay, this area I want to make sure is open because that is a path. It's not nothing. That is a path that goes up in elevation. Let's do. Well, let's do some parking garages right here. And let's set up our roads. No sidewalks in these ones. So I'm gonna put a sign here as well. I can't label signs right now because of the issues. Are we threatening the bean? Are we threatening the bean? There was a warning shot, it's fine. There we go. Okay. So this needs copper, and that needs all the iron. This needs a road going out up there to collect more iron, which frankly we could just scale up, but I think going around and actually using the geography would be great. Hello, Janahita. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. I thought it was going to be a super quiet rescheduled stream, but everyone's showing up. It's really nice. Oh, I'm going to fall. Okay. And let's make that turn now. Oh, that sounds like it would taste great. There's two of them now. And they're stuck. I'm doing pretty well. I had some physio today. Got some errands done today. Feel like I've accomplished a bit. And it was time to do the rescheduled stream. Though what was I about to, what were the words I was about to say? Shit. It's gone. Bye, thought. Bye. I'm still tired from the other day where I stayed up way too late. Which is just a testament to being in your 30s. Stay up until 3 a.m. one day ruins your week. Right. Back to asphalt-ing. Oh, you stayed up until 3 a.m. the other day? Oh no, Janahita. I did it the other day because of concert, getting back to town. That was... It's so worth it for a good show, but at the same time I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. Okay, I am mentally done doing that. What I want to do now is like establish what needs to like, Lynn, I don't know who lied to you and told you it didn't get worse, but it absolutely gets worse. Sorry? Sorry people didn't tell you the truth? As Nate says, or Beauty Pixie says, so worse. Truer words have not been spoken. Oh my god, please? Please? Here we go. So this is where we're gonna get our framework. Trying to get that's too accurate. I used to be able to fall down the stairs like a champ. Now look at me. In rehab for falling down the stairs. Is it... What is it? Frame? Give me a second. We're gonna talk for a second while I restart this game that won't let me type into text boxes, and it's kind of killing me inside. Just be a second. Does anyone like the new chat bubbles? Oh, we leveled up. We tried to make it better. This was all the prep I was doing to do on streaming on multiple platforms. You can see how everyone has a little Twitch icon, so when there's someone chatting on YouTube, you'll be able to see them. They're from YouTube, but I did not manage to get it working on YouTube today. Turns out there's a wait period from the first time you load up. Hey, I want to schedule a live video. Oops. Spider-Man toys? Spider-Man movie? What kind of Spider-Man are we talking about? Best advice, Bearded Pixie. Get good pillows. Get a good doctor, because you're gonna need it. What else for your 30s? Invest. My brain is dying today. That was a thought. I was halfway through it and it was gone. Oh, invest in bulk painkillers. That was my thought. Get painkillers in bulk, and you'll be better. I'm trying to Vanna White it with one arm. 390 extra strength. That's the shit. On my desk at all times. Okay, can I type in this box now? Frame. Import. What frame? I don't know. Nope. Frame. Beep, 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 beep. What are we doing with my life right now? Equipment. Versatile framework. I didn't. I mean, if you have the money to invest, also invest in like stocks. But more importantly, pillows and shoes. And painkillers. Depending on the person you want to be, investing in like skincare and like Botox earlier on is good. Thank you. I personally do have Botox in my face. That's why I can't move my eyebrows. But that was a migraine choice, not a aesthetic choice. Some days I miss my eyebrows. We don't what? Okay. So, we have that. We know we're shipping in. Oh! What's having your shit together? Legit, like, what is that? That's a... That's false. No one has their shit together. Anyone who tells you therapy might be a good investment, like one. therapy is a great thing to, like, make you realize you don't have your shit together, but it's okay. And, like, there's strategies to cope with not having your shit together. I had a really good therapy session yesterday, so highly suggest having a therapist. Over the Botox and, like, the skincare. I am not I'm not gonna harp on Love Island anymore on stream. I've talked a lot about it. I'm the only one who's really into it. Anyway, that being said, the thing I'm gonna harp on about it today is the fact that I was watching a TikTok or something about it, and, like, someone was like, why are these kids insane? Like, these kids in their mid-20s, why are they acting like this? They're such idiots. They're this, they're that. And someone was like, hey, just so you know, these were kids who had their, like, teen years, so they're, like, exploratory years taken away from them because of COVID. So of course they have issues with boundaries. Of course they have issues with like how they attach to people, because they never had the proper attachment modeled to them in that formative age, unless they had really healthy relationships at home. And, like, wow. Hearing that was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense why these kids are like that. They can't really help it. They've been through shit. This is going to be Caterium ore. Yeah, help me have a little bit more, like, sympathy for the people in that show, because of course, it was, you had part of your childhood taken away. Oh my god! Hey, Left Eye, how's it going? I will stop talking about Love Island now. We don't need to. The season is over. I shouldn't mention it on stream again. I just had a really good day on Monday where I got my staples out, went to a concert, all that jazz. Yeah, Jeff, you're in a bad area if I'm remembering correctly. Are you good? How are your lungs? Okay, so we're back up. Let's go take a peek at our thing again. It was more than 1.5 years that COVID lasted. It was definitely more than 1.5 years. Like 2.5. Okay, so Caterium goes into the Caterium smelter, makes quick wire, makes AI limiters with copper sheets. That's really smart, Jeff. That is the way to do it. It's not really bad in my area right now, or isn't that bad now. Was a little bad on, like, Monday, Tuesday-ish. And I might have yelled too much at a concert. I can't repair my voice right now between the smoke and everything else. So yeah, we're just kind of ignoring that my voice sounds like this. It's fine. Where is that going? But I've seen some pictures of the GTA and it's wild. It looks like hell, and friends up north, it's absolute hell. Okay. Taking a peek at what we're looking at. Caterium we're gonna need to ship in, so we're not taking care of this piece quite yet. Copper, we have the path to bring copper over, and we have the miner all set up already, so we're pretty good. These, like, we need to check how much coal we're making. And put some, let me just move my massive bottle of Tylenol to do that. Let me get my notepad and try to write this out. We need to check how much coal we are going to mine. And come on, switch scenes, switch scenes. See if we need more, because I don't think we need more than what we got here. Put that away. Okay, we've got a normal here, which is going to make 120 per minute. My pen's dead. Second pen, does it work? 120, perfect. 120 plus. Wow. To the loss. Yeah. Sup, Kate. Okay, we are gonna need to amp these up if they're all 120. Yeah, they're all 120. So 120 times 4 is 480. We need like double that. So if I just put 2 power shards in each machine, that's more than enough. Cool. I think it also depends on like where you were. I think like what I'm talking about when I say that these kids lost personal connections, like when you're being a kid and you're experimenting and like having first crushes and like trying and failing, you're discovering what unhealthy attachment is. They missed a lot of that opportunity because they would have been like 16, 17 when all that happened. That sucks. And now they're on TV shows doing dumb shit. I thought it was an interesting thought about why people are extra crazy on Love Island this year, but c'est la vie. Don't have to agree with me. Okay, so that is import. The other thing that we do need to import is iron. So I'm going to set up a little... Nope. One of these guys. Just going to put them here. Enough space. Let's put them a little bit ways. This will be an iron ore import. Iron. I'm not that aggressive. I really can't type with the bad arm. No one looked back at old VODs to see if I typed well before I broke my fucking arm, but I could probably tell for a fact that I did not. Oh, I could put it over there actually, because it is going to. I could have just copied it. Okay, well, let's move over there. We're literally just gonna ramp up so that it will just be up and down there. Take care. Have a good night. Sleep well. Yep. And we get one of these. Doop. Yes. This is exactly what we just did. Iron ore import. Cool. Let's set ourselves up. I know for a fact. We are not going to get enough coal for now, but that is a-okay. Let's ship down the things we need and start getting some walls up. These beans are all in the way. Okay. I will. It's great. You're gonna be the versatile. Let's make sure that it can. I forgot to put paths here. We are starting so well. Okay, so let's go over here. I read this thing. Someone commented on one of my YouTube videos. One of the VODs, and was like, yeah, you're having issues with pathing, but they can lock too. So you don't have to like specifically build. No. Specifically builds. Excuse me? I'm starting to think that they lied to me. Because they do lock. Can I? But it's not too sharp. I'm telling you right now, it's not too sharp. It doesn't turn. Huh? What if I just like roll end credits for fucking stream now? Let's try that. Connect that. Maybe if I make it like a separate thing. Oh, good, Chavical. Oh, you just can't go directly one to the other. I'm gonna lose my mind. What mind I have left, I will say. So this one we're gonna want to go directly back. Just gonna. Are you sure that it turns to? Are you sure? And Caterium were also coming from down there. Because there's Caterium up there. But I do want a path through here. So like from there to here. I put that too close to the wall. Where the wall's gonna be. Okay, we're gonna give up on that real quick before I get angry at it. My patience is wearing thin. I am trying to do the thing. You know the thing where you save money on what's it called? Your electric bill, you don't run your AC every day in the summer. I'm very toasty right now. And I'm in a pair of overalls, which was my bad. Okay, let's put like an entrance here. Give it a little bit of like, not just a bunch of flat walls. You know what I should do right now? Once I get the walls up for all these, like the basic walls up for all these, I should run power so I can fly. Or I should do that now. Let's get the walls up. I'm sure I'm gonna run out of iron sheets as I go. My guy. Please go. I do want to make that glass so that they can see. What's going on there? This eventually is going to need like a connection to the rail system so we can ship that back. I live beside a forest, so I can usually go without AC. But today I'm just struggling a little bit. And we're gonna put glass there, so we go. So we have the basic walls up. Let's run them to each different spot. Oh yeah, you probably a little bit warmer than the Canadians here. Though I might also be dumb right now because like we have a lot of smoke where we are, so I should probably close windows and did it not do the thing? Power switch is off. Power grid A. You're not connected? Nope. It's true. Though there's a little bit more filtration than just the outside smoky air. I won't complain too much about the smoke because I am not in a bad area. There are much worse areas than the area I'm in. So I cannot complain that much, but I can complain a little. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna actually pull these kind of like, cool, around. So let's start with steel. Steel is pretty much the easiest. That's the delight of living alone. I can drive myself up the wall. Okay. So these conveyor belts are gonna go. I'll make it so that I can get down there behind these. Put some railing up to make us OSHA compliant. Always gotta think of OSHA. And then, yeah. We're just gonna run this across the wall. I'm probably gonna lift it a little bit higher, so let's get another layer of wall going. A weird way to phrase it, but it's what we did. Okay. Basically, we're just gonna want to run it like here. And then it would go over there. Yeah, I wouldn't say that, I'm gonna say that I've never been to Texas, but I wouldn't say that Canada, depending on the area, is as cool as people think it is. We have big fluctuations in temperature. It's not always cold. If there's anything I could teach American viewers is that it's not always cold. As nice as it would be. Because, like, today it's not that hot, and it's like, what is it? 30 something? Last week was in its 40s. If anyone wants to do the conversion. Maybe do that. Somewhere along there, we're gonna do a merger. Merger. That clips through the ground. Whoopsie. Okay. So that coal is set up to send it over there. I always just find it funny because people think that, yeah. I think the 40-something degree day was the day I was busing around with my appointments, and I was not happy to be busing. I didn't like it. So sorry. I just got free tickets to a concert tomorrow. So yeah, there's the conversion. 104. Having a bus that was very late when it was 104, I wasn't particularly happy. Yeah. So imagine, like, the place I live right now, like, we can do everything from, like, -30 to, like, +40. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of the band that I'm seeing tomorrow, but it's the weird math rock French band, the Anguin de Poitou. Put something. That's probably a swear word in French, but the weird guys with the triangle. That's what I'm seeing tomorrow now. And a bunch of other bands. Yay. I'm quite happy with myself. Okay, so all this floor is really going to be is like sorting out iron ore and iron and coal. So we're going to want a bin for iron ore, and we're going to want a bin for coal. Might want two, to be frank. Let's call this the coal bin. We're going to get everything in there. Yeah, we'll just need we can do a singular, or yeah, we can do a double. Do like that. That's really true. I will try not to strain my vocal cords more than they already are. I feel like I sound like that one clip of Miley Cyrus where she like says something and it's all vocal fry. It's not how I want to be right now, but I feel like there's a lot of vocal fry happening. To be fair, I saw one of my favorite bands, so like, this was gonna happen. Get out of here. Thank you. And then we have iron coming in from like that end and this end, so we can put the iron bin here. And then what we're gonna do, because this is sort of gonna be hidden, we're also going to have like a steel bin Cool. The thing is, we have the infrastructure for it, though. You guys did not have the infrastructure for it, which was crazy when it happened. I was working with quite a few Texans when it happened, and they were freaking the fuck out and calling us Canadians and being like, how do you deal with this? What are we doing? Yeah, we had to let them know how to deal with freezing temperatures. It sucks. And then we're gonna get those dimensional depots. There. There. But what I'm gonna try to do, exactly, I want whoever walks in here to be able to see the speed at which we're making these. So there's gonna be 2 bins here, one for the steel beams, one for the steel pipes, but we're gonna put like measurements detecting the speed on both of them so we can make sure that we're getting the right amount. So right now it's really just like, we'll set all this up and we'll put all the things in place. Oh, I can connect to the second side of those. I don't know why I didn't do that. We'll do this. But yeah, the concert for tomorrow, it's one of those things I'm like, I'm not particularly passionate about the band, but like they're really hyped right now, and I think it would be really cool to see them. Be a really fun crowd to hang out with. People are reselling like the passes for this music festival for like $200, and I was like, I don't particularly want to pay that. Is anyone renting out theirs for less than that? Found someone. Someone had to hook up. And I'm gonna do that. I always start with Mach 1 on everything, and then I'll amp it up when I can. Just gonna go around the wall, back on the road. And this thing we did before, it's gonna get the rest of our coal that we need. So we have more than enough because we've amped it up with power shards, but we do technically need more power shards. I think we need 1 more power shard to properly make this work. Okay. Now for the iron, we are going to... Just building an extra level of this. So the iron is this one. The copper is going into... Let's put it here. Winter camping is brutal. I love the outdoors. I hate camping. Cannot stand camping. No, I don't want that. I want that. Yeah, okay. Can I connect that? Will you let me? Is it too far? I'm sorry, that's not too far? Huh? So that is our copper going where it needs to go. We also need this. Our iron going where it needs to go. Oh, that has power. So it is already flowing. So I'm just gonna do up there. Please, please, stop blocking. Please. Pretty please, stop. Stop. Okay, can we just go over here? Okay, we can just go over there. Oh. Sometimes. Heat makes me tongue-tied. I didn't say it, Jeff. You said it. But that was what I was thinking. And we're gonna do that and that. Gonna go 1, 1. Do. That's the wrong way. Do. I don't have, oh, I don't have flying ability right now. Okay, that coming out of there goes there. There you go. Jesus Christ. And then we're gonna jump inside. Do. Connect those. So that is our copper over there, iron over here. We can get our, ooh, it's exactly the last sip of my lemonade. So I've been hydrated, and I will get a Halls in a moment. Okay, so that is kind of floor one for this. What I will do is kind of, I'm not going to do it yet, but we're going to kind of hide a lot of this. So let's just jump into floor two. We'll make a little ladder. And by that I mean stairs. Clearly, it's exactly what I meant. And we can say it 2. We'll do 3. So let's get another. We'll start getting power around the entire facility. Once we have that, it'll be easier to fly around and do all this rather than falling. Okay. We're gonna do. I love what I did last time. I'm saying super humbly, where we had a logistics floor, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, refinery smelter. Oh, we don't have one of these for blueprints. So let's. Brain. Let's go back to our main factory. Let's collect slugs as we go, so that we have enough for what we are doing. I thought I would. You mean for these buildings specifically? You thought I would have a blueprint? I'm really running by the seat of my pants right now. Where's my car? Oh, I left my car on the path because I remember now. I left it on the path because we did power the other way. We technically set up miners, but we don't have enough yet, so I haven't ticked that off yet. We'll probably get the steel factory going before we completely have the miners all set up for all the different parts. Because we can get the steel factory set up with enough I should, nope, that's not what I wanted. How do I, nope. How do I, power slug. There's one that direction. I feel like I'm gonna run into an enemy doing this. I would say I went the wrong direction. We are going to make a blueprint for foundries in our usual format because it's much easier to have a blueprint and replicate it because we have something like, what was it, 12 foundries we need? So let's do that. Is there any power slugs? Yeah, that's pretty far. And the Caterium is like up there somewhere, so we'll need to set that up at some point as well. I want to get most of this factory done today, but we'll see. Might take a while. I might get overheated and have to turn on the AC. Maybe I'll do a break turning on the AC. Oh, there's one pretty close. If it's up there, I'm gonna be mad, but I think it's down there. Oh, my ankles. Let's change that real quick. Here it is. Oh, hostility. Hi, friends. Yeah, we could use some points from this. Oh, while we're there as well, we can set up... Oh, look at you. We can change the, adaptive control units to be shipped into our new factory as well. Not adaptive control units. The frameworks. I am so bad at remembering the project assembly parts. I don't remember the names of them for the life of me. I mean, yeah, we got 2 power slugs. Well, there's another one. Can I get it up there with the jetpack? I doubt it. Okay, we'll have enough. So we're just going back to our main base to work on a blueprint, but I was just here earlier fixing things and I didn't notice this. What? Okay, me. Okay. I'm gonna be careful on this road. Eventually we'll get sidewalks, so it's a little bit easier. Hey, we're right side up. Oh. Oh. There's a whole lot of bad happening. Oh, is it gonna hit my car? Hey, our car's free. Which guys do you enjoy chasing you off the cliffs, Jeff? To explain. I'm assuming the bugs? Okay, now that we are better at driving, no one say anything. We're going. This is why we have roads. You like when the hogs chase you off cliffs? Jeff, who hurt you? The hogs? Okay, there's no way for me to get up. I need to do like an on-ramp for when I mess up. Which happens enough. Whee! Or I can just do that. Oh, hell yeah. Who needs an on-ramp when you can launch yourself? Solve my problem. Cool. We're just Tokyo drifting out here in the middle of the desert with this dune buggy of a car. It works. It's fine. Nobody's hurt. Okay, let's get up there. It died. Okay. I was like, I even saved that. No, I did not save the bird. I hit the bird. Oh, okay. So you like when they die, Jeff? Don't worry, me too. Okay. So, let's see if we have any tickets. Oh, hole 2. Wow. And then we're gonna go up. Have fun, Bearded Pixie. Make sure to murder everyone. Super Battle Golf, not actual golf. My friends and I have been playing quite a bit of Super Battle Golf lately. What a fun game. What a chaos game as well. Okay, so I was gonna do that, that. Oh, but Kate, you're gonna get murdered. It's gonna happen. Okay, so there's a vehicle I need to find. Let's just check on the map for half a second. I think we finished researching yet. Okay, yeah. This is a thing. What? I didn't know that was a thing. Am I out of hard drives to? Oh my god. I think we need to explore at some point soon, get more hard drives and get a lot more power slugs. That's crazy. Maybe die a little. We'll see what happens. How many days has it been since I've died? I feel like it's been a while. When was the last time that gravity got the best of me? 29? It's not bad. It's always when I check this that I'm like, maybe now I'll die. So, we'll see. Hey, Jeff. It'll be my second time on stream suggesting it to someone, but I haven't talked to a therapist lately. I love the squealing they make. Huh? Yeah, road trip. Road trip. Let's go on a road trip. Let's get our supplies again. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for a vehicle to come down here because we want to direct it to. So there is one somewhere. Space elevator tractor should come here. We want to direct it to go to the import. Oh no, we just want to direct it to tell it to not go to the space elevator anymore with the frameworks, and instead, I think it's not doing anything at this point. I really think it's not doing anything. Because the other pieces, no, okay, it is doing something. I remembered. The other pieces are doing other things. My brain is fried. I will take a break sometime quite soon so that I am able to temperature regulate a little bit. So we're gonna deal with this tractor momentarily. It's coming about, there it is. It's coming down the way. We're gonna change what its route is so that it doesn't do the framework anymore. We'll take a little break, run a little ad so you guys don't miss out. Well, like, breaks without ads is silly. From a pure, like, whatever we're doing perspective, breaks it without ads are silly. Okay, you are, encased beam, you are space elevator. So we're gonna say you're not gonna go to that one anymore. And now you can really see that that is all connected. Except for the iron ore one, they're all connected now. We're all good. So, ooh, just thought I was about to get hit by a tractor. Let's build you. let's tell you, or let's give you, I'll get some coal for it. We're gonna go to, not encased beam, we're gonna go to framework? What is it called? Versatile framework out. And then we're gonna loop back and, what is it called? Coal fuel station 2. We're gonna put a little turnaround point so it's not that ridiculous. And then we are going to take him and put him out to versatile framework in. You don't have fuel because you don't have fuel. And I don't know, I'm gonna turn on the AC because, like, it sounds crazy. It's gonna be cool here tonight, so I don't really want to turn it on. Just turn on the window or to open the windows later. That feels silly to me, so I might just deal. Okay, so that's going. I'm gonna call a break. I'm gonna run an ad. I will be back shortly. Jeff, you good? What an odd message to come back to that I did not expect. No. That's all I'll say. No, we ain't doing that. Not here. Okay, so we are gonna get back at it. Our next thing to do is to get that blueprint. Let's do it. So we have blueprints for other things. It's just a matter of adjusting it for, let's see what this one looks like. Clearly not what I was looking to do. Okay. If the foundries are the same size as the, this might work to some extent. I think like it's slightly offside, but let's see what we can do. These are going to need to be changed. Huh. Need to recolor those. I think I just do. No, that means I do this one. Okay, cool. So we are going to build foundries. We're going to test before we see they're slightly wider. Shoot. So we're going to need to do this slightly differently. I was hoping we could reuse it and not do too much in this, but I think we gotta rebuild it from the ground up. It's okay. It's fine. Taking a bit of time now to do this is going to save us so much time with this factory, so it's always worth it. Okay, so we're gonna line up our foundries. Well, there's gaps between them, that's why. Oh, they're not like flush. Okay, we can fit 4. 4 exactly. And then I'm having to remind myself how to do this. We'll do 1, 2. That should be aligned. And then one, 2. And this is so I know where things are going and we can move these lines underneath afterwards. We also need to do this side. Just going to give it a little bit of space. So we'll do like that. Oh yeah, I never powered those truck stations. Whoops. I'm seeing the flashing red lights. Whoopsie. Okay. Let's do some lifts. We'll just do ones for now, and I think, okay, we will need to. And then our, no, wait. There we go. Have I done this the right way around is the real question. Did I need to start underneath? You'll find out soon. Because we haven't taken up as much space, we're able to make this blueprint even smaller, so I might be able to shave off that level. Okay. Let's do one long belt. Let's do... So these are coming out, so we're going to want to do mergers. Merger. It's not going to lock in place because we don't have... lifts. So let's do this. And now our mergers should lock in place. Should. Come on. There we go. That side is sorted. If I put, it's all gonna be making steel. If I put, I don't have any steel on me. Streel. Okay. Let's try this. This is a bit messier. I don't know if it's messier or cleaner than the previous one. Truly. I don't know. Let's do it over here. like right at the edge. Oh my god, there we go. So I'm trying to make it right at the edge so that when we have two sets of when we have two sets of this blueprint that we want to connect, if it's right at the edge, we can auto connect the conveyor belts, and then it works amazingly. 1 second, just doing something. Okay, we're good. And then let's do the same for this guy, but this is going to be like, this is where the space is a bit tight. So we're going to build that. Yeah. Oh my god, there we go. Let's hope I can fit it. If I have to move this one out a little bit, I'll have to move it out a little bit because it looks like it's overlapping. So let's figure that out now. Splitter. Can you work? It doesn't look like it will with this one. But what we can do, which what I think we will do, is just get rid of that. And put the splitters directly on the end of the lift. And by doing that, we'll have a, yeah, it will work. It's a tight space, but it'll work. So then we can try that again. That goes to the edge. Goes there. I'll recolor all of this once we get all the pieces in place and we do like a test run. Okay, so that is done, and then we do not that. Look at splitters and line them up. Please, there you go. I'm gonna quickly save this as boundary now that we've changed everything and not overwrite assembler line. This is boundary line. Save that blueprint so far. Okay. What I said earlier is that, like, this is too large for... It's no longer too large for it. We have a bunch of logistics below, so we can't put them right back to back. So let's get this painted the way we had the other ones, so it all matches. I wish you could like mass apply to a blueprint. That's okay. And then we'll go underneath and get all these bits. Okay. Does anyone see any problem with this before I get to the next phase? I think we're looking good. I think what I had to do last time was like, I'm just gonna save it real quick. Save, overwrite. Just gonna build it real quick. Boundary line. I think I spelled foundry wrong. Foundry. It's very fancy. That's not what we're doing. We're doing a foundry. Okay, so let's build one right here. And all I'm testing is if I put something, it doesn't need to be that. If I put something in a storage container, will it go where it needs to go? So I put, will it distribute? Distribute? Okay. Did I say that right? And if I'm, okay, we can't put anything but that there. We can't test the other side, but I'm assuming it works. So here we should see concrete. Concrete. Anytime now. Concrete. Concrete. Hell yeah, concrete. I'm gonna move it to the other one. And then we'll do the same test. Let's not. There we go. So that last one should have concrete. Should have concrete. There we go. So it is concrete now. So they all have concrete. And now it's easier to see the other one. Just takes a minute to distribute because it is Mach 1 belts and lifts. So yeah, looks good so far. It looks like what we were looking for. Okay, so that's 3 that are good to go, and just this 4th. And we'll head back to the other area. There we go. So we haven't tested the outputs, but we're making an assumption. And hoping for the best, but we shall see. Okay, so we're gonna save that one last time and then clear the blueprint designer. Grab some more concrete because we've been building a lot with it. And we're about to build another road, so we're gonna need more. Another couple roads actually, so we're gonna take, we'll leave a couple. Let's do it. Let's get back to the other factory. I never fix this power pole in the ground. Whoopsie. Is that the one? No, it's steel beam tractor. Oh, the tractor got stuck. Yeah, we're gonna find a tractor somewhere along the way that needs refueling. So we're gonna pick up some coal before we go. And we're gonna make sure that we have the other station. How far did it get? Oh, it got so close to the other station. Oh, we're gonna need to figure out what we do here. So it doesn't have enough fuel to get there from the looks of it. Oh, but it was doing this crazy turnaround thing, which was wasting fuel. So let's fix that real quick and then we'll head over. Okay. So the issue was this vehicle's stopping here and stopping here, but it has to go way up top in order to like turn around and go to this thing. So let's from there. No. From there it should be able to turn around. Or not. Interesting. I wonder if I can do like... That's not gonna help anything though. It's the fact that I need it to turn around like here. It's too tight. Far too tight. Vehicle collides with train. What? Huh? This would be like the spot to turn around. I love this new vehicle pathing, I swear. Just sometimes, when it doesn't work, it doesn't do what you want it to do. Okay, let's build it backwards then. Really? Okay, we got it. Now it can turn around. Doesn't make sense to me. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let us get going back to our other factory. Or new factory, I should say. And we should have more power shards in the there's a slug right there, but we'll get it on the way back. We should have enough power shards to get the right amount of coal now as well. That does take more power though, and we're like, I think, approaching our limit on power. I think. Only a little scary. Driving all over the place on this road. So our main concentration, the first thing that we're going to do when we get there is take that foundry blueprint that we just made, and we're going to use it to make our steel factory. Because we already have the tools to make we already have the blueprints to make stuff out of steel steel bars. It's just a matter of making those steel bars. That's the challenge. How far did this car get? Oh my god. Okay, so up. It's pretty mazy road, but it's okay. Labyrinthian, I should say. There it is. Oh, so it was on its way back, so it did manage to drop off for style frameworks. Oh, but it probably didn't because it didn't have power. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Bye, friend. Get back in here. The first thing we're gonna do when we get there is make sure that we fill. Okay, we'll go around that. Make sure that we stock the truck stations with coal, so that when they go out and pick things up, they're being fueled by coal. And we can also, like, you know, put some power in them so they can actually start accepting things. Okay. This looks like a parking lot right now. God damn it. Okay, so that's coal. I thought that was iron. Okay, yeah, these ones that can literally just, like, split on the lift. And, if I'm not mistaken, it's this one, yeah. You were gonna unload. There we go. This doesn't have power yet, as I fall. Yeah. Let's get up. Let's make sure to get our hover pack on. Oh, we're already on our hover pack. I'm just gonna do real quick. Right over to here. I am the worst person to ask that exact question. I am an egg hater. Like, almost clinically so, because I cannot eat eggs because of an intolerance. So I would say go to Sonic, because that sounds like a much better time than eating an egg. But that's my thing. Yeah, splitters and mergers on lifts it was new in like 1.1, I think. It wasn't out for the original release of the game. I could be wrong, but maybe I'm not. But yeah, it's a relatively new addition to the game. So you're not the first person to not know about it, because it is not well. I don't know. I had a hard time finding out what changed in the game until I started watching the dev streams, and then they made it really interesting. So that might just be me. Okay, so we have iron. We have coal. We'll have more coal if I do this real quick. Nope. And down I go. My ankles. There we go. So we should be getting coal from everywhere. That's just going to be a little annoying because it's going to take some of our coal initially. Oh, I'm going to get this up to a Mach 2 immediately because it's already clogging. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. we're gonna put down the, what's it called? I'm gonna do a T-junction like that. And then another stair. So we've got our logistics floor and we've got our regular floor. So let's put down the foundation for the regular floor. Keep it down, not up. Come on. Why is that doing that? We'll have to put half foundations to get up there, but... the way that we have this configured, I'm trying to figure out the best layout of these blueprints is. So... nope. I'm thinking if we have the blueprints like that. So like in this case, the resources would be coming in from the backside, coming like towards the front side of the building. Well, I built it. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so with the how deep it is, what I can do is that, and then do a foundry line. Or I could just do a whole bunch that way. How many do I need again? So I need 19. Just 19. Okay. If I do it that way, we're not going to fit that many. It's going to be more multiple floors of it. So let's do... yeah, I think this is the way I want. We're going to have to do multiple floors regardless. So let's lower it down. Excuse me? What are we doing? Oh, that's really the wrong way. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that way, that way. Man, if we just get the steel going tonight, I'll be happy. Okay. So that's 4, 8. That's the wrong way. That's the correct way. That looks right. I'm just going to weight the last material. There we go. And we'll do another set there. Just going to quickly... I'm duplicating them right now, so... we have a lot of room on this side. That's fine. I think I can fit one more on that end. So this is another spot it'd be great to split on the lift because of the state of things. Okay, so let's do there we go. Do I have enough of the thing yet? No, we're almost there though. There we go. Lower it down. Over. That fits exactly. So on this floor, we have 4, 8, 12, 16 foundries. We technically need 19, but I think we can make do with this and just a couple of them boosted with power shards. We can make that work. Speaking of boosting with power shards, there's one of these that needs to be boosted. Not you. You! Just need one. Oh no, something's wrong with our recycling machine if we have a backup like that. Shit. Well, we'll have to go back to the main base at some point today. Again. So, that's one floor of that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to do... Where is it? Half foundation? I don't know why, but okay. Oh, we're missing wall all the way around. But if I... Come on. Let's do that. I only need the single. I don't want it on the outside of the building. So... And we have daisy chaining. Isn't this so fucking nice? These should all be... Oh, not all of them are steel. So, what we're gonna do is copy one, paste it. So these should all be steel now. Anyone has a red light, doesn't have a recipe, we're good. And now is the time to do the logistics floor. So, this is the output, which frankly, I would love to put it over here and then lift it from this corner. Oh, which way is the... Sick, the conveyor belt's going that way. Cool. So, I'm just thinking. And we're gonna do a lift on this guy. And we're gonna basically have to make a poor man's What's it called? My god. My brain is not working. Manifold. Oh god, that took way too long. So we're gonna... I usually like lining these up so that they manifold. Oh, oh no. It's a different direction than I thought it was. So all these come this way. Okay, we're gonna run with it. We're going this way. I'm gonna wrap around the side. Is it gonna suck for everything else? Yep. But this is the spaghetti. Hello, dog. Oh, what am I running into? Okay. So. Oh, that staircase is definitely in the way. We're gonna have to move it. We have to do the same thing here with, you heard that dog, eh? One of my neighbors is a dog. No, my neighbor's dog. Let's get rid of these while we're flying around. Think of it soon. Just gonna fly this all the way down. Straight line. And this is our end location. Excuse me. Are these facing different directions? Did I just do one backwards? See, I thought I had my shit together. I did. I just fucked up one. Okay, let's try that again. We've destroyed the stairs. There's no way up or down. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Nope, we're gonna do that. The outputs are on this side, not the inputs. Sweet juices. Here we go. And that should work the way I thought it would this entire time. No, I want it to align with this. Oh yeah, I can do that. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. And that goes all the way over to here. I need to remember which input I'm doing to make it consistent on all of them. It's the left input, so. I thought I messed up again. I got so confused. Okay. So that's that, but we also need a splitter for this one. So split, split, Why is this so complicated? Okay. So that should be going for all of them. And now we just need to do the coal, which is going to be a little bit funkier because... Oh, I messed up that one. We're doing the far input, not that one. So it should be like that. These are going to be messed up to start. Okay, cool. So, for the coal ones, I'm just gonna do like a... I think that's the correct height, I'm not mistaken. If I do like that. That is the correct height. Oh my god. Sit up straight. Drink my water. Thank you, Jeff. I was in the zone. I was very much in the zone, building away and not realizing how I was sitting at all. Which I'm sure good posture is probably good for my shoulder. But I ain't got no clue. Okay, that looks directly in the way. That was silly. I need to find a way in the blueprints to figure this bit out. Because, like, it's really messy to implement. I guess it's less messy to implement when you, like, do it the right way and line them up in a way that you can connect all of them at the same time. So maybe this is a me issue. Maybe I'm the problem. Nah, I don't think so. Can I do it again? Sort of. Okay, we're running this all along here. There we go. This is going to lift up there. I think we can just do that. Okay, we're almost there. Splitters. You were gonna say the thing about posture being good for my shoulder? So it's gonna take a long time for this to all to fill out, especially at the current rate of all these belts. Which is okay. It's not a bad thing. Oh, okay. But it gives us an opportunity to, like, concentrate on the other stuff. So I'm gonna take the tails off some of these. So we don't need them. The other thing is I'm gonna okay, it's these. I need to just throw... Oh. Why didn't you say... Huh? I thought I did this. Did I not do this for all of them? I copied it. Did I just forget the final row? Did I not? I rebuilt the last one. Thank you. I was gonna go insane there for a minute. Thank you for that logic, because I was going to lose my mind. Okay, we're gonna grab some coal directly from the source just to get these last ones going, because there's iron in the output that's going, or the input that's going to take in. What? We might be good. Maybe it's just these ones. These? Okay, I think we're good, actually. Problem I thought we were gonna have, we are not having. Because we initially put iron in here. Not even bad. Okay, so. These ones. These are our outputs. We're already making steel. So we can either elevate it in this corner or we can elevate it in the other corner. I'm gonna go other corner just so that we have like a spot to elevate it, because later we're gonna move. That wasn't a proper way to explain it. I'm choosing this way for reasons. Excuse me? Oh, come on. There we go. Let's put a little lift in the corner. What we're gonna do is, I think, how many foundries do we need? Nope. We need 8 constructors doing pipes, and we need 10 constructors doing steel beams. We might be able to fit that in one floor, if I'm being honest. So let's just lift it in this corner, regardless. Do. Floor hole. And I'll do lift Mach 1. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So then all these we can get rid of, because we're not extending those. They're a waste. That's not what I wanted to get rid of. Balls. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh yes, floor hole. Okay, there we go. Twice. I'm confused. Why is this coal? That's a merger. This should not have an input on it. Because this is going to make the steel beams. What? Yeah, because it's steel beams, coal, iron. Okay. Then we need those mergers again. merger there. There? Maybe. The merger there. But I don't want to connect this one yet because it has the wrong things on it. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. I mean, I want to say I'm ingenious and improved it, but I can't claim that. Sometimes it just improves on its own. Trying out a new system for a lot of things today, so if we have issues, just let me know. Sounds like we got rid of issues that I didn't know about. Let's do corner. Let's do stairs. And we'll do one more, and that's logistics. I don't feel like having access to Logistics Explorer other than flying through it. Like, I don't want it. Okay, so we do actually need to figure out that one thing real quick before we do anything else. Let's fix that mistake. Okay, it's this one. Okay, so we do have some steel beams. Those aren't steel beams, they're just ingots. Eh. Just have to wait until it's just ingots coming out. That's hopeful. Nope. It's getting better. I think we're good. Cool. I really don't know how I messed that up, but see you, Livy. I'm just gonna watch it for 1 second. Any more coal? Please let me know. There it is. That looks like no more coal. Cool. Cool. And then so we're just gonna repeat the pattern for staircases. That was 3. And get more walls up. Three is plenty for this wall. No, no more coal. It'd be really, it would mess up my, like it would clog machines later, so I hope not. What? How? What? Oh, it's offside. Okay, let me fix that real quick. I thought it was the exact same, but it was not. Slightly askew. Okay, one more wall. And then okay. So we got that. got that. No, it would break one of my constructors later. I would die, but just on the inside. So, okay. So this time around, we're not gonna do what we did last time and have them as separate lines because that was annoying as shit. We're gonna do constructor lines and we're gonna line them up this way and have one for steel beams and one for steel pipes. So, let's do it. Now, here's the real question. Is it going to overlap? Let's just do that for now. Nope. All right, we have clearance. I don't know why we're not on grid though, so let's try that again. Is this one of the... Trying to check my hotbars. Is this... Nope. This is not one of my hotbars. So let's do a constructor line. Okay. Up. Over. Okay. Back one. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Just reminding myself how many we need. So we need 10 for steel beams and 8 for steel pipes. I think we're gonna manage. Because each one does 5. So if I do that. I'm gonna change it to auto connect so that we can line these up and connect them. If it's the right angle, usually that helps. Oh. Let's try that again. Highlight. But what I mean from highlight is lock hologram. Okay. Go down. Over. There we go. We're locked in place. Those are lined up. Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is it for one of the two of those. And then let's do a line beside it for the other one. So we only have to do like a split at the beginning for one's going to be steel beams, one's going to be steel pipes, and then from there, that one did not work. Is that right? That's the right way around. That's perfect. Whew, we are dropping frames as we're building this. A lot of things happening in a small area. Wait until we get into the more complicated stuff. Two. Okay. And we're not going to need all these machines, so we will make do. That's it for what we're building in this factory. It was just steel. We can put a roof on it. We're essentially done. Okay, let's count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for pipes, I need 8, and for steel beams, I need 10. Okay, let's... What's this bird doing up here? And then these are pipes. Oh, come on. There you go. We'll clean that up in a moment. And we're going to fly down a little bit. Remember how we did this thing? What we're going to do the second half. Okay. That's going to go there. And we're going to get a splitter. Ah, that's not what I want. And that should distribute our steel ingots. All this just to make 150 a minute. Okay, let's It took me a while to realize what you're talking about. No, I haven't placed any of them. I unlocked one a while back, but I haven't placed any yet. This would be a really good spot for it, though. Because quite literally, we're... yeah. Let's do that real quick. And I guess they're special. Ha! I don't have any biomass for that. So, can't do that quite yet. Let's do this. Let's do. It only connects to one, right? So I'll have to do that and that. So these are going to start going, but they're not going anywhere right now. Like the output is not going where it needs to go. Okay. That's it. Factory done. I gotta put walls up though. And increase some belt speeds. But otherwise we're done. Nah. I'll make it another stream. My braiding capacity is fading fast, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go for. But I did say I was gonna try to at least get the steel going, so we got the steel going. Happy with that. Wish I could go farther, but I will take care of me. Okay. So those are all going. I'm gonna get rid of those real quick. The one thing that I did really want to do is set these where they're going to go. So first of all, get rid of you. And get rid of you. It was steel pipes that need to go to the factory next door. So what we're gonna do, of course it is the one that's there. We're gonna do a splitter. It's gonna go Okay, I don't like that. We will deal with that a bit later. What we're gonna do is just put these this way. And then send them down to the first floor. Which, if you remember, we set up the dimensional depots and whatnot down there. But I wanted to set up something to measure the speed. Jeff, are you calling me a nerd? How rude. No, I'm just more efficient. I've done this a few times more, maybe. Steel is... I feel like I've made a steel factory quite a few times, so I'm like, it's easier now. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay. So I'm gonna take some lifts. Excuse me, lifts. Where are my lifts at? There you go. Yeah, and we're gonna want to bypass pretty much all that nonsense. We are gonna run into that bin. We can always do it in a different spot. So let's not do that one yet. This one. Essentially what I'm doing is I want to have, not foundations, I want to have just that visible. Let's I really need to get making crystal oscillators automatically. Oh yeah. I forgot I restarted at one point because it wasn't letting me type, so I was like, how the hell is that possible? Okay, so that's still calculating, but we're going to be able to see and make sure that it's making, or it's doing the speed that we want it to do. But we can still hide all this away. But I think it's going to be over here. Yeah, it'll be over here that we see it for steel beams. So let's go up. Let's point this in a different direction. Let's go that way, yeah. Oh, please, there we go. Let's take a lift. Down. We'll get this factory enclosed and like looking a little better, and then we'll call it a night. That's what you're angry about, game? Okay. Then how do we want to do this? You just... Sometimes trying to make it work is hard. There we go. There we go. There we go. So now we have a throughput monitor there as well, so we can see how much is coming through. As throughput monitors do. Okay, rid of that. We're gonna kind of give people very little access other than what they actually need. So this will need to be a door. Or that's fine. It'll tell you, okay, 22 per minute. I'll put a sign for what should be coming through. Layout, just an image. No, this is pipe. Steel pipe. And we'll do the same, but steel beam over here. So something's clearly going wrong here if we're only getting 7. That's not my favorite number, I will say. I'm gonna just do a couple doors like that. Because the logistics are so low, I don't know if I can put much. I think I could put like frame foundation in. But even that just doesn't do much but eat resources. That we have a lot more of now, if I'm thinking about it. Let's do that. So architecture, frame floor. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm hiding enough of the spaghetti. Maybe on this one I'll put glass ceiling. Because it's like actually accessible. This is my problem? I think the problem is that my belt speeds aren't going quick enough. So I'm not getting what I need from it quite yet. Okay. So it is just a metal cube right now, which is not my favorite design, we'll say. We do have at least an indent. So let's change it up a little bit to give it a little bit more. Clearly that's not what I wanted to do. Clearly that's not what I wanted to do. No, I'll do that. It's just a little more interesting than a regular wall. Why not? I want that one. Right? Oh god, oh god. Yes, that is the one I want. Ah. Make these windows to go alongside the weird wall. Let's do... And we're going to change out all of this for a steel colored. And we'll do carbon. Which sucks that I'm repainting everything that I've just made. But that's life. I think with this part, do something a little different. First of all, let's put that back to normal. Let's put a little roof in here. Yeah. I'm gonna make it higher, but I think having a little roof gives it a little bit more shape. I'll make it a 2 meter as well. Yeah, it goes through the window a little bit, but... Especially with the weather update, this gives it something. And despite the fact that vehicles will be going past, just throw a little pillar in. I'm sure vehicles can make it through. And inside we can put a little sign saying what this factory does. Small billboard. Let's call it... Well, didn't want to press that button. Steel Factory. We'll make it glossy. Okay, back to painting carbon steel on everything. Okay, so this is boring again. So we're gonna need to do something like this again. So, I know for a fact this is where we have the ladder, so we can't do that. So let's do it here. What was it? 3 pieces up? Cool. Let's do the same, just a little bit over. Like here. That bird's still hanging out on everything. Okay, so let's do that. My goodness. Nope, I want you there. Go down. Oh, we're just making it look pretty. We'll set up the spot for the steel pipes to move over to that factory before end of stream as well. But we're gonna finish this factory like I'm so bad at doing, and make sure that we have like a roof on the building before we go. And then we will be safe to go. I hate just leaving it. And this doesn't do absolutely anything but slight aesthetics instead of it being flat. Which will just make the roofing job more difficult in the end, but who am I to complain? Just the person building it. Oh, one thing we can do around that is like put some street lights. Give it a little bit more flair, I guess. I'm not going to do anything special on this side, it's just the side of the building. No one's looking at this side. We could build it. I was about to say that we could build another factory there. We can't. We absolutely cannot. Let's finish painting that. Paint those carbon. What corners got cut in New York? I don't know that lore. Okay, there. That's a big open space if we need to expand in the future. Nope. Okay, and then we do this floor. There's a good chance we'll run out of... Nah, we're not going to run out of things. The one thing we will need to do with this factory next stream is set up that line to bring in more iron, because we only have like half the iron we need right now. Oh, but yeah, recycling's broken right now. So we cannot get the amount of things that we currently need. We'll get there. There we go. Bending beams in a... That doesn't sound good. Let's do... Then we're gonna have to do 4. And then these ones will be like that. What color do we want our roof? That doesn't look any different. Great. Try that again. Materials. I mean, we can do... Let's do a metal roof. And then let's change that to... Again, doesn't look any different. No different at all. Cool. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's go to the end. I mean, the next game I plan on playing... after Satisfactory on stream is City Skylines, so we'll see. We'll see about structural support. We'll see about crumbling infrastructure. I make no promises. I think the copy station guys talked about that being like, if it was renewable, it wouldn't be exploiting the planet. So like, it's not really the fix-it vibe. Cool. There you go. And one more? No, okay. Whenever it doesn't line up, I do like going to glass and just doing flat. And that way it's bright on the top floor. Why don't we line up? Did I go too far? There we go. Okay. Still kind of looks like a box, but it's less box. We need some ramp walls. I'm gonna put one in. I'm gonna paint it, and then we're gonna copy it everywhere else. Okay. I can't zoop diagonally. It makes me sad sometimes. Well, that's not where we wanted that. Okay, and then... Nah, no window here. It's a factory. Get to work. Glass ceiling is enough. Okay, so... There we go. Emo box of emotion. What was it gonna do was... transport... Organization. There you go. And the final thing was to get steel pipes out of the building. Oh, it's still orange in here. Okay. So if I hop on the other side of this wall, steel pipes are needed in that factory over there. So we are going to put them over there. Easy peasy. there we go. So when we start building, not tomorrow, on Sunday, we can just say, boop, that pops out, and we can start building all the things that need to go here. The other thing I was going to do, just double check what's going on with the beam production was much lower than the steel pipe production. I think it's just belt speeds, because like we've got a steady supply of it. Yeah, I think it's just belt speeds still, and the fact that we only have like half the amount of spaghetti. Oh my god. Hello, honk honk. How's it going, friends? How is stream? Did you defeat the twins? Have you defeated that duo yet? How is that going? He did! Oh my god! Holy shit, how many hours did that take you, dude? Give me a second. I can't spell. That's insane. Like 47 hours? If you haven't checked out Spaghetti, friend of the channel, he is a wonderful Elden Ring streamer. A little bit higher energy than the streams here. But absolutely check him out. And he just defeated that, what were they called? The something duo? Something twins? The two guys in that room, one big, one small. The Godskin duo. We're playing Satisfactory like we usually are. We just set up this entire building today. It is making steel. So steel beams and steel pipes. If you haven't checked out the channel before, I'm Silly Goose. I'm Julia. I stream Satisfactory for the most part. I stream on Tuesdays and Sundays. I am very tired right now, don't mind me. But we are in phase 4 of Satisfactory, trying to get it really going. We powered that building by connecting it to our power grid over there. We have plenty of power coming in, and we can kind of like monitor it. This is our power building, which is just a base for what we're doing here. So we're consuming 3,000 megawatts for just that building so far. This factory so far. And yeah, that is how that works. Yeah. But yeah, we have a lot of factories so far. So we've got one main one there, one over here, one over here, one over here, and now we're building this one here. All to build stuff for the objectives for phase 4. Yeah. But that is our latest factory build, and we were just getting ready to sign out, but I do have an issue back at our main base, so I'll give you guys a bit of a tour since we do have some new faces. Yeah, we'll just take the road. So as you can see in the distance there, we have a train line going through. We have basically a train line over most of the map at this point. We should totally do a collab stream. I think we mentioned we could play Minecraft together a while back, but down for whatever you think. But yeah, I'll show you a few of the factories as we go up here. All of our roads are set up with the new, as of Satisfactory 1.2, road logistics. So whenever we have, give me a second. whenever we have like a new factory area, we set up these paths so that we can just say, hey car, go drive from this point to this point, and it will go. What I want to do right now is just put a construction fence around these. I unlocked these last stream. I was like, who would use construction fences? But me, I would use construction fences. I think it's funny to do this. Oh no, I got rid of the road. Just don't run into this thing, please, friends. Yeah. And I'm just gonna fix this real quick. These are very finicky, I will say. Like, I love the new pathing, but this is annoying as shit. Depending on the day. Come on. Come on. You got this. I'm just waiting for it to turn blue to show me that it's okay. Please, turn blue. We could always do like hardcore mode. See who lives. I used to play a lot of Minecraft back in the day when Minecraft was a new thing. Maybe I'm showing my age. But I played so much, but it was mostly creative. Didn't do as much of the storyline back in those days. Okay, going back on the road. We should encounter a vehicle as we're going as well, because they're dropping off some frameworks. Even Spaghetti, if you want to like play some shit like Overcooked, let me know. So I feel like that would be hilarious. I'm trying to think of games that you could rage to and I could vibe to. Okay, now we're back out here. So we need to work on cleaning up these roads, but you can see our train line. We've got a factory over there in the distance, a factory over there in the distance. I have over 100 hours in this save. Oh, we're probably approaching 150 soon. And yeah, there's a lot of work that's gone into this. Whee! But we'll head back to our main base, fix our problem that we have with our recycling machine. Then we're probably gonna call it a night because I am getting tired. Oh, there's our automated vehicles going by. Thank you so much for the cheer, man. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Streaming is just a hobby for me, but while I'm unemployed, any little bit helps. I usually work in tech. I had about 8 years at my last company. I got laid off in May, unfortunately, and then the week after I got laid off, I broke my shoulder. So trying to get back to normal life eventually, but it's been hard. Shoulder's on the mend though. Had surgery last month, so at the end of this month, I'm going to be out of the sling and back to relative normal, which will be good. I am, when I'm not streaming, I am applying for jobs. Okay, so recycling room. Something's wrong here. Okay, something is clogged. Yeah, something's clogged. No? Is something clogged over here? Oh no, have we been... Shit, fuck. Okay, well, we've been sinking our power slugs. Oh, that makes me sad. We needed those. Fuck. And there's limited ones in this world. Shit. Because, like... I increase the speed here. Not thinking. So let's decrease the speed. Across the board. Oh. So, absolutely, next stream we're going to have some exploration to do to make up for that. Because we got 3 tickets, though. Or 3 coupons, though. Looking at our to-do list for today. We did not fix up roads. We did not do that at all. We set up some miners, so it's like a half. We'll give ourselves a half. We set up the steel factory. We absolutely fucking did that. Magnetic field generator factory. We didn't even try. So we made some progress today. I do really enjoy streaming. I find it like I have a lot of fun with it. Especially playing one of the games that I absolutely adore. Like, it's the best. Satisfactory, this game has a really nice community it's been a delight streaming. Those of you who are still around tuning in, it's a delight streaming to you guys. Because you're just very welcoming. Sometimes you help me out if I'm having an issue, usually with liquids, with the fluid management, but I have a great community and I just enjoy streaming to them. And like, while being unemployed, it's hard to have like day-to-day routines, so it's nice having something like streaming where I can just have regular things happen throughout the week to keep me on schedule. So kind of twofold why it's so beneficial to me right now. And it's fun. I love tinkering with tech stuff. So like the chat bubbles we have today are new today because I was checking out new ways to do chat, and I'm going to start streaming both to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Hopefully next stream. So I set up new chat so that it is combo both YouTube and Twitch, but I could not get streaming working on YouTube today, unfortunately. But it's fun. It's a lot of good people on Twitch. Especially when you're not doing it for like, oh, I want to be super famous streaming. It's fun. I get to tinker. I get to try out new things. I'm having a great time. Let's try to unlock the aeronautical engineering quickly before end of stream, and then see what we can do. We just need a bunch of radio control units. Wow, but this is the crystal oscillator thing where we need to make a whole bunch of crystal oscillators. Fuck. Oh, we'll manually make it, and then we'll unlock it. Because we only need 50. The kicker is we had 50 and we put it in the sink. Like a dummy. Whoops. Yeah, we'll end stream in a moment once we got this unlocked. Yeah. In the weirdest way, yeah, I've been enjoying time off work. despite everything going on in my life, between the broken shoulder, the surgery, the unemployment, before those two things happened, I also went through a breakup. I'm the happiest I've ever been in like many, many years. Just because I have the space to think and to breathe, and I get to go out and enjoy nature and go for hikes any day I want. It's been spending so much time with friends. Been going to quite a few concerts. I'm going to one tomorrow as well. I was just at one on Monday. I'm enjoying it. The money is a concern. I gotta do that. But I am going to Blues Fest tomorrow. I will be there. I didn't know the math rock band that I cannot pronounce for the life of me is playing until today. And then I was like, well, I've been really wanting to see them, and I assumed they weren't coming to Ottawa. So now I really want to find a ticket, and everyone's tickets that were renting were like $150 to $200, and I was like, I'm not going to spend that for a band I'm kind of into. So then one of my friends managed to secure me a free ticket, so I'm going now. I'm not going to say no to a free ticket. I give away tickets for shows all the time, so like, I deserved a free ticket. I say humbly. I asked around, and then another friend made sure to find me someone who could give me their tickets. So I'm very happy I can go and just enjoy it. It's my first time going to Blues Fest this year, so like, I get to enjoy it. I don't party, I don't drink right now, so I just get to go and enjoy music, have fun with friends. Though it was a discovery I made when so I don't know if Tom, you know the band Amon Sniffers. I saw them in Montreal a few weeks ago. No, it was over the month ago. It was before surgery. But I had sorry for the medical discussion. I had a bone fragment detached from the top of my humerus, like the inside my rotator cuff, my shoulder. And it was like hanging out in my armpit, basically. I got in like the perfect spot for bass while I had this loose fragment of bone, and I could feel it rattling during the show. So I'm very glad I'm in a better state that I don't have to experience that anymore. So I'm like trying to go to as many shows as I can. Plus I have all this free time. So I can't complain. Except for the fact that I don't have money coming in. That I can complain about. Oh man. That's rough. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I missed the notification for that, but thank you a lot for the follow. Dirty Thoughts. Yeah, it's money comes and goes, yeah. There's a couple of like expensive things that are happening this summer, so that's the rough part. But I'll get through it. I'm not too worried. As long as I find a job in like the fall, I'll be okay. Okay, and let me do this. I need motors. Motored. Yeah, I guess when I'm like leaned up close to my desk now, it's hard to see, but I'm like literally just like hanging out in the sling. I'm not supposed to move my shoulder. It's hard not to. Like, there you can see it. Very hard to see. Okay, we'll get more motors in 1 second. Yeah, it refilled quick. There we go.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function.
Okay.
Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses. especially since everything is recorded.
Gotta love that. Okay, I'm gonna call it there. We got 31 days since last incident. We managed to unlock another thing for the phase 4. There are additional things we probably need to do. Yeah, nuclear pass is one of the things that we will need to unlock. A thermal propulsion rocket as well is a part that we need to unlock for phase 4. So we're gonna need to do those very soon. But tomorrow next stream we're gonna do a lot of exploration to restock some of the stuff we fucked up. So let me just take a peek at who we can raid. Gonna change scenes real quick. Let's see. Who is streaming tonight? Okay, we're gonna send it over to so nice to meet you too, Tom. We'll talk again soon, hopefully. We're gonna send it over to the Savage. He's also playing Satisfactory. He says he's on easy mode, so I'm curious what that means to him. So let's jump over to him and make sure it honks in chat. Yeah, take care, everybody. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you on Sunday. Take care.